competitive advantage. Sometimes we just think that, we are the giant of Africa. And, people are getting tired of it. So my take here is that, this executive order will put fire on the butt of everybody to know that, what? By the way, this is enlightened self-interest. If you work your environment properly, you will attract foreign direct investment. Investors are going to come here. Mm-hmm. Things are going to be clear. Things are going to be transparent. Mm-hmm. And I hope this is going to be codified. What I mean by that is that, when you say that your airport is going to work 24 hours within the next 30 days, it means that the time has started counting. So the NPA, the lady in charge of NPA, that's her job.
That's the port.
Mm-hmm. There's a port. Mm-hmm. That job should be on the line. Sariki, the aviation minister said that if the tarmac that was refurbished didn't open on due date, that he will resign. I also heard the minister for, transport say that the minister for petroleum said that if Nigeria still imports petrol by 2019, that he also will resign. Now, those are individuals who feel strong that this is how things are supposed to be. This should be given from, and this is what should come from the government. You're going to set the tone and the agenda. You're going to time development, where you are going to say, if you don't deliver this, this is what you get. If you keep your job. If you don't deliver this, we will have a conversation with you. This is how it is done all over the world. Mm-hmm. So now that we're beginning to see this here, we hope that this will affect fundamentally service delivery in our nation, and by extension, cause us to be proud of our nation. What we have here can comfortably lead Africa. However, incompetence and, as it were, lack of focus denies us that opportunity. But again, I want to say thank you to the acting president, that this is on. The most important thing now, as I said, the devil is in the detail, is to get and make sure that this is followed through. Yeah.
Because I was also going to bring in the fact that we also have an economic growth and recovery plan, which has been launched, in addition to some of the actions that have been taken. For you, in the economic growth and recovery plan, what are some of the points that stand out for you that you think will, eventually get us out of this recession?
I'm concerned about documents, very concerned, including the EGRP. Very concerned, not because of anything. I'm concerned when documents don't seem to come, are not organic. Organic.
Organic?
Yes. And by that I mean this. Because I want to deal with you, I can tell you, Pascal, if you don't sort these things out, I'm not going to deal with you.
Okay, well, let's say we have to take a moment now. When we return from the break, we'll let you talk a bit more about your problem document in just a moment. Just stay with us. Mr. Pascal Odibo is still with us. He is a financial and business consultant. Just before we went on that break, you were telling us about your problem with document and whether or not the ERGP was organic.
Yes, I didn't say it's not organic. I'm just saying that I have quite challenges with documentations that are put together because you want to engage external bodies. Okay, that's what I'm more interested in.
Is that what you think that the ERGP was done for? To engage external bodies?
At the point, the World Bank wanted to engage, you wanted to back borrow, and they said they wanted to see your economic recovery plan. Mm-hmm. And it's not with just them alone. It has always been this way. And that's why I'm more interested in intrinsic documents like this ease of doing business, which is an integral part of the EGRP. Mm-hmm. Because this seems to be coming. This has been what they have been saying since they came into power, that we want to make sure, especially the Minister for Trade and Industries, and of course the acting president, who has been saying that it is hard to do business with you, Nigeria. So we need to loosen up the place. Government has always been an enabler, creating the enabling environment and allowing the private sector, who knows how best to run business, to do it. In fact, and I think I've heard this be re-echoed by Professor Utemi, and that government indeed should step aside and allow unfettered competition. It is at this level that the economy recalibrates and reverberates. As long as the government keeps doing all this, their interventionist activity, they distort the system themselves. So my concern here is that, well, my prayer here is that and this is also part of the EGRP, is this ease of doing business. If it is followed to the letter, you will see things unfold. You will see investors come in with a clear understanding of what the government wants, what the market wants, and that they can plan for it. Now, the concern really most times for investors is not your high exchange rate. It is the yo-yo nature of it.
So quickly, I mean, we're still looking at how, for the 5th consecutive quarter, we're still, showing negative growth. I want to invite you to make a prediction. How soon do you think that we will get to ground zero and then begin to build?
This is the problem.
You cannot make that prediction?
How can you predict in this kind of environment? That's the problem.
Despite all that has been done?
No, let me tell you this. This is what's called political risk. This is the reason why you don't have investors coming here the way you and I want them. You're not stable. The policy somersaults is dependent on people and how they feel in the money.
So you're not so confident that despite all that has been done?
I am very confident. I have faith. I'm a man of faith. I'm a believer. This is my country.
But it's difficult for you to make that prediction.
What you are putting on the ground, it's too variegated.
Okay.
It cannot allow for a scientific guess.
Okay, if you say so.
It's hopeful. We are all hopeful.
Yeah. I think we'll have to leave it there. He cannot make a guess. That's what he says. Mr. Pascal Odibo is a business and financial consultant. Thank you for coming on Sunrise Daily.
Thank you very much.
And that's how we'll wrap it up here in Abuja. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Maokbe Ogun.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for watching as well. Chamberlain also.
I was just enjoying that conversation you're having with Mr. Pascal. Thanks indeed for watching. I am Gimba Omar.